Welcome back. Here we are at session 6, improving the spine, lengthening and strengthening the back. Today we're going to add on to what we did yesterday with our mountain pose, and we're going to work into a bit of forward folds. So basically, be gentle on the spine here. Keep the knees bent, especially if you have back pain. Soften the knees, bend the knees, and slowly move through the forward bend. We're going to be really gentle here. And as your back improves, as the back lengthens, as it basically strengthens, we can slowly begin to straighten the knees. But you know what? Start on the cautious side, start on the safe side, keep the knees bent, and slowly remain through the forward bend. But we'll get there. Start as we normally do. Right hand through to the belly. Lengthen the breath all the way down through the belly. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, just let it go through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Now continue breathing just through the nose. But continue to lengthen the breath. Lengthen, take it all the way deep into the belly. Take it as low as you can. And especially as the poses become more challenging and more difficult, just breathe deeper. Breathe deeper to continue the relaxation, continue moving into the muscle. If we're shallow breathing here and living in fight or flight, we can't go anywhere. You can't get into the muscle to actually improve it. You can't release it so before you can add mobility, before you can add strength. So continue the slow breath. So whenever I'm talking, you know what you're doing? You're breathing, and you're breathing deep. Keep up the good work. That's the way. Inhale one last time. Good. I'm going to bring the hands through the center, through to the chest. On the inhale, let's connect our breath to the movement. Inhale, sweep the hands high. And when we sweep the hands high, the shoulder blades still move down the back. The shoulders aren't around the ears, the shoulders are down the back. Now we don't have to press the hands together. You can if you'd like, but it may be strong on the shoulders. Keep the hands separated. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Back down to the chest. We'll do that twice more. Inhale. Maybe even looking up at the hands if that's all right on the neck. Exhale, back down to the chest. Inhale one last time. And exhale. Good. Continue to lengthen the spine. This time, I'm going to go into a forward fold. So as we inhale, reaching tall, then we start hinging at the hips, but we also soften the knees. Bring the hands down through center. Soften the knees and slowly soften the back. And bend the knees as much as you need to take the hands down to the mat. And just release the head here. Make sure the head's soft, reaching long, even gently swaying side to side or nodding the head. Make sure the heels, make sure the feet are directly under the knees, and the outside edges of your feet are parallel with the outside edges of your mat. Good. From here, we're going to bring our hands onto our shins. Give our backs a little bit of support, or even knees, and flatten the back and reach through the spine, reach through the back of the neck, and straighten the backs of the legs here. On the exhale, hands come back down the mat. We round the back, we release the head, and we soften the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back, reach. Exhale, soften the knees, release the head, forward fold. Inhale. And exhale. We're just going to hang here. We're going to take, this feels all right, opposite elbows and opposite hands. Hanging into a rag doll. I'm going to turn the front on for this. So just hanging here. Knees are bent. Hips are lifted. And bending and touching the bottom ribs to the upper thighs. Release the head. And gently we can sway just the upper body, leaving the legs exactly where they are. Gently sway side to side. Good. Release the hands back down to the mat.
Now we're going to slowly roll up through the standing. So we bring the hands slowly up the shins, keep the knees bent, slowly taking them higher, leaving the shoulders and the head to last. Hips come forward, sweeping the hands tall. Once again, fill the lungs, shoulder blades moving down the back. Exhale, we bring the hands down through the heart, through the chest. We start hinging at the hips, soften the knees, and we lower slowly back down again. Good. All the way down to the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flatten the back. This is called halfway lift. So you're creating an upside down L. Flatten the back of the knees and flatten the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Knees are bent, knees are soft. Shoulders, heads last. And then roll them high. Good. Exhale. Bring the hands through center. Slowly down, keep the knees soft. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rolling up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll the shoulders high. And exhale, bring them back through heart center. Now with that, as the back lengthens and strengthens, eventually we can start straightening the back of the knees. But be very gentle with it. We want to look after our back, but we also want to lengthen, and we want to get into it a little bit. But be mindful. Listen to your body as we're moving through these poses. I'm going to do that 3 more times. I'll turn front on this time. So once again, inhale, sweeping high. Exhale, down through center. Soften the knees, releasing the head, hands down to mat. Inhale, hands to shins, flatten the back. Exhale, hands back down to mat. Forward fold. Inhale, roll all the way up through the body. Sweep the hands high. And exhale, we sink down. This is time number 2. This one is 1 more. Soften the knees, release the hands, let go of the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up. Keep them rounding the back, softening the knees, sweeping the hand. Good, last one. Down through the midline, down through the center. Hinge the hips, soften the knees. Release the head down to the mat. Halfway lift. Extend through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up. Roll the shoulders back, take them high one last time. Good. This time we're hinging at the hips, lowering all the way down into forward fold. Hands reach down to the mat, but this time we're stepping the feet back into our downward dog. Remember here, pop the hamstrings a little bit tight and keep the knees slightly bent. We want to be pressing back the shoulders, so we don't want to be here. We want to keep the shoulders pressing back, even bending the knees here a bit. Press the bottom ribs down to the upper thighs. And then see if we can bring the knees back to the back of the legs a little bit straighter and the heels down towards our mat. Even walking at the heels one at a time. Open through the shoulders, release through the hamstrings and the calves. The whole back side of the body gets a long, deep release and stretch. Good. Good. Slowly bending the knees. Bring them all the way down to the mat. Come into your child's pose. So take the knees wide. Release the chest in between, hips to heels. Maybe the hand comes underneath the forehead. Give yourself a little bit of support. But allow those hips right down, sink them right down towards the heels. Take a few breaths here. Now stay here as long as you like. I'm going to hop up and talk, but stay here as long as you like. Good. That movement today through forward folds, halfway lift, really lengthening the back. Be very gentle with that, being very mindful on the back, and being very, notice basically how it feels as you move through the different poses. Great way to lengthen the spine though, great way to create a little bit more openness through the hamstrings especially, because they often hold on to a lot of tension, and that's where another area where bad backs come from is tight hammies. So well done today. Tomorrow, once again, we're going to add to that. So get comfortable with this, get comfortable with how that feels, the raising, the lowering, keep the knees nice and soft, and then come back next session. We'll add a little bit more strength work to it as well. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to seeing you on the mat real soon. Till then, take care.